Okay everyone, so this is going to be a build guide for my animate weapon Witch 10k max block. Max block if you keep in mind that I have lethal pride on this build, which grants you glancing blows, which basically doubles your block chance but makes you receive 50% of the damage you block. I'd say it's worth it for this build
One
because
of
this
my
way we cap.
captives hid a beast within his heart.
This way we cap and
Now his true self can be
we
seen
just
by
receive 50%
all.
of the damage, which with our life pool, which is 10.2k, could be actually higher, but I chose to drop some ES for more damage. Um, Makes us pretty goddamn tanky. I've been able to tank the die beam from level 8 Awakener, and well, this is a Chimera map with pretty nasty mods actually. More life, lower resist and everything, so it's a pretty dangerous mod. I'm gonna try and clear it with my witch. I usually clear maps with my assassin, so this is more than anything to showcase that this build is viable as your only build. You can clear maps, clear T16 maps with this, and but it's mainly focused on bossing. So let's try and rush for the boss actually a little bit. I'm not running Convocation, I think it is the one that brings all your minions towards you. You can run it, but it's pretty tight on slots this build, so you would have to drop some of the gems I'm running to fit in that, and I honestly don't feel like I need it. The only reason why I think you would need that is if your minions
I
are
need
not
more
not
mana.
not as tanky. I know you need more mana, not as tanky as yours, as mine. Um, you would need Convocation to get them out of trouble, but none of my minions have ever died. Not in Overelder, not in Shaper, not in Elder, not in SIRUS. Even if they could close to the storms or inside the storms, I've never seen them die. My Animate Guardian is a tank. My my Golem is the only one that maybe has gotten close to dying, but all the other stuff is just really tanky. Uh, the only issue with this build is recasting the animate weapons, but I think it's worth it. Just because you don't really have to invest much into the animate weapons for them to have pretty decent single target damage. So all that you can spend on defensiveness, which I'm a goddamn awful player, honestly. So I need a build that carries me through the bossing encounters most of the time. Either just have so much damage that I one-shot them, or be tanky enough for me to misplay a couple of times during the fight and be able to finish it anyways. So this build does exactly that. Has enough damage to do the boss fight. It actually has pretty good damage, and also has the survivability and quality of life that allows you to misplay a couple of times in those fights and still be able to finish them. So I'm gonna switch to the single target gem. Whenever I get close to the boss, I recast a couple of times the animate weapons. Just animate a couple of them. I get the swords from Bladefall with Spell Cascade. Okay, so cast a couple of these, and now we're in Chimera. So as you can see, you can stay pretty safe away from the boss. Just let the minions do their thing. That's what this build is designed for. The damage is pretty good. This map has two life rolls on it, I think. Uh, Boss life and monster life. Yeah. So it's 80% more life on the boss itself, which I don't know if it applies to these guys. But as you can see, um, the weapons do the work. I hate this face. Oh, he didn't go into smoke phase? Nice. Okay, he went into smoke phase. No, he didn't. Oh, we faced him. Okay, nice. Yeah, so this is purely designed as a boss killer, honestly. Just stay away from the boss, and even if it hit you, if he hits you, You have a lot of damage mitigation through block and just an enormous life pool, 10k ES. I'm showcasing this guy in Chimera because this is what I had available right now. I didn't have any Uber Zero fragments, but I can tell you I've done 2 Uber Elders with this guy. I've done several Elders, several Shapers. Where are you? Here you are. Several Shapers. This is the guy I used to kill Cyrus. I was bleeding right there. I didn't realize. I've killed Cyrus with this guy as well. Several times I farm Conquerors with my assassin and I kill the Cyrus with this guy. Safely level 8, I carry Cyrus with this guy as well several times. So pretty much anything you can throw at it. Uber Ziri, I've done all the bosses with this guy. Besides Owl, I guess. I don't do Delve stuff, so yeah. Let's finish up this guy and I can show you the gear and everything. Where are you? I hate this fucking face. Where are you? Okay. And
this is the key to a crucible.
damn, the bleedings though. My fucking flask is enough. Okay. Fuck, I don't have portals. Can I have a portal, please, sir? Sir? That's not a portal scroll? Dude. Come on. Oh my god. T16 without any... Oh, okay. Let's go. Okay, so now that you've seen how it works, I will show you the gear and the passive tree. So let's start with the gear. So this is a must, Cold Iron Point, +3 level of physical spell skill gems. Animate weapon is a physical spell skill gem. Many of our auras are physical spell skill gems as well. Some of our minions are as well. I think our Animate Guardian, where is it? Animate Guardian, spell minion physical, so it counts as well. So you're getting a lot of levels, a lot of life, a lot of damage from this weapon. Your helmet, just look for ES. That's all you need in your helmet. ES. Your shield, look for ES and +1 to level of all physical spell skill gems. You can drop this shield and dual wield these ones, but with this you get block, which is one of the main sources of defense in our build. You will have to change the tree and go for the block with while dual wielding as well. So it would be a little bit different, but just go for a shield with +1 to level of all physical spell skill gems. An amulet with +1 level as well. The Skin of the Loyal with +2 corruption. Rings with ES and stats. That's all you need in the rings. Belt with stats and ES as well. ES on gloves and rainbow stride. You don't need the corruption, but it's a nice plus. And that's pretty much it for the gear. It's pretty simple. Just go for ES. It's simple, but it's expensive. For flasks, Rumis Concoction. Try to get nice rolls. Good defensive flask. Taste of Hate, just for the defense aspect of it. Basalt Flask, Ruby's Flask. These two you can switch. I would go for blue flasks. I mean, not unique flasks, but you can slot in like the Zealot's Oath flask or something like that if you want to go that route of a little bit of ES regen. I went for the recharge, ES recharge. I think it's 1 second without receiving damage that I can start recharging my shield, my energy shield. Energy shield recharge occurrence modifier 85%. So that should be 1 point something seconds. It's pretty quick, like just get out of the zone you're getting damaged, or just pop Bile Discipline and you're safe. Now for the tree, and then I will show you the gems. So I only have one large cluster jewel. We have a Primordial Bond, Renewal, and Rotten Claws. You must get Rotten Claws node. The other two are pretty much optional. So just go for damage. The golem buff effect, it's pretty nice as well. Um, Renewal, it's a good damage, double damage while they're on full life, and nice life regen for the minions. So I have another renewal here, Life from Death, which it's pretty nice because minions recover 4% of life on minion death. Means that whenever one of your 20 animate weapons dies, all of your minions recover 4% of their lives. So it's basically impossible for you to lose all of your minions in, like, for example, Shaper Slam or something like that, which doesn't happen because they just don't die from that. But in case some crazy map mods kill your minions, they won't all die instantly. They will all recover life as soon as one animate weapons dies, something like that. For the other medium cluster jewel, you have the curse one, so that you can intimidate and they take more damage when they are cursed by you. I have my curse in my Bladeful. I have Bladeful, Spell Cascade, Curse on Hit, and Vulnerability. You could get like Curse on Hit gloves, and then you have open slots for the gems, but it's very hard to find good ES gloves with vulnerability on hit, so I chose to go for the Curse on Hit gem setup. Then I have one small cluster jewel with just ES, flat ES, energy from Node, and a bunch of ES intelligence stats on my smaller nodes. Then I have an abyssal jewel with ES and minion damage, like overall. I chose this one with the taunt as well, just so to be more tanky myself. And for the rest of the jewels, I have a Watcher's Eye with faster start of ES recharge. You could go for one like this, or you could go for the Clarity one that gives you maximum mana as extra ES. That would be like the best in slot, but it's crazy expensive, and it's not worth it for me, I think. I prefer the ES recharge. I have another one with corrupted blood cannot be inflicted in you. I would say pretty good stat if you want to fight Sirus reliably, because otherwise you get corrupted blood and it's fucking annoying if you don't have your flask up. ES and minion damage. Then we have a pretty big part of our build, which is Lethal Pride with Kiloava. Um, you can get this one with Divines or just buy one straight up. It's not that expensive. We get glancing blows from it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the passive skill tree. The other stuff is just your minion life, minion damage, ES, as much as ES as we can get. The duration for our animate weapons to last longer. Block, uh, ES recharge. Yeah, more block I think here. Yeah. And for the links, we have the setup with the Bladeful that you saw before, Minion Life, Raise Spectre, and Mid Shield. I like to make my minions very tanky. You can go for like other gem setups, try to fit in other stuff, like zombies for example, to get a little bit more damage. But I just don't like to have to recast zombies every time I switch characters or get them dying because of they are not tanky enough. So I like to link my stuff with mid shield and minion life. On my shield I have cast 1 damage taken, Desecrate, and Tempest Shield. So the Desecrate it's not linked because it's level 20, so it won't trigger. I cast Desecrate manually. Um, Tempest Shield triggers with cast 1 damage taken, gives you more block and all that stuff. On my boots I have Pride, Dread Banner, Discipline, and Flame Dash. I have a Dread Banner so that my minions have 100% plus chance to impale, so that we get the most damage out of the impale mechanic. On my gloves I have Animate Guardian, Summon Carrying Golem, Flesh Offering, and Mid Shield. As Carrying Golem and Animate Guardian are pretty tanky by themselves, I only use Mid Shield. Specters are the ones that can die most of the time, and it's very annoying to have to recast them. I'm using the let me see, Stygian Silverbacks, which Frenzy's allies. So we have the most damage out of those. They are not DPS. I mean, they don't deal damage themselves. They just make your weapons deal more damage. And yep, that's pretty much it for the outer links. Now for the main skill, we have a animated weapon, level 31. You need to get it corrupted with level 21. Ruthless for single target. I swap Melee Splash if I have to clear maps, which I don't usually do, so it's pretty much Ruthless all the time. Impale, Brutality, Malefice, and Awakened Minion Damage. There are better links. You can go for Awakened Malefice, Awakened Brutality, but the damage difference is so little and the investment so high for those gems that I just chose not to pick them up. And yep, this character is right now level 91. I can do SIRUS and everything reliably. I didn't level it further because it's pretty annoying to level this character, honestly, but you can totally go for like higher levels with it and get more damage. You can go for this wheel right here that would give you quite a big upgrade in damage, or go for more ES. You have ES available on the tree, pretty close to where I am at right now. So yeah. So yep, this is pretty much for the character, boss killer, animate weapon. If you have any questions, I will leave my path of building below. Also the link to my Twitch channel. If you have any questions, you can come by. I will be happy to answer them or leave a comment. So that's it, guys. Thank you. See you next time.